Good morning, children. Nice to see you again this morning. Sorry that we can't see you face to face at church, but isn't it great that we can still learn about Jesus from the Bible together using this amazing technology? So today is Palm Sunday. So we're going to be looking at the story about when Jesus entered Jerusalem on a guy like this. And you'll find on the website all instructions on how to make this guy. It's very easy, this donkey. Also, there's instructions on how to make your very own palm branch, because you'll see in the story people were shaking palm branches and shouting and singing and having a bit of a party. So you can make your own palm branch and you can run around your house and make lots of noise, and I'm sure your parents will love that. We've also got some other things for you, a lovely colouring page, just like this. So if you want to colour in a picture, remind you of the story. And for those of you who want to use your brain a bit more, you've not done enough homeschool, we've got a maze to help you get Jesus on his donkey through to Jerusalem, and also a word search that you can print out and have a go. So I hope you enjoy the story, and take care, stay safe, stay at home. Bye.
Hello, I'm Danny the donkey. I'm going to tell you about what happened the other day. There I was, minding my own business. There was a lot of hoo-ha in town, lots of visitors and travellers, because it was the Passover holiday. Then I heard some interesting news from the other animals. It looked like there was a parade coming to town. A bunch of men were coming into town over the hills to the east, and a large crowd was starting to follow them. But the other animals said the leader was some kind of king. But they weren't so sure about that. They said he had no horse. Come on, I mean, a king with no horse? They also said other humans were getting all crabby and whispering because this king kept doing miracles, like making humans who couldn't see suddenly be able to see. That's one thing I will never understand about humans, why it bothers them so much when something nice happens to someone else. Next thing I knew, this shabby guy that smelled like fish started untying my harness.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
The fishy guy said.
The Lord needs it. He will return it as soon as he's done with it.
Well, my owner must have heard the news too, because he said no more. He just let the fishy guy lead me away. Soon I found myself in front of the one who must be the king. At least that's what the people were that was what the people were starting to chant. Son of David, they called him. David is one of their famous old kings. He didn't look much like a king to me. He didn't have any armour, no chariot, no fancy robes, just the most beaten up sandals you ever saw. I could see what everyone meant. There was something different about him, something out of the ordinary and special. Someone threw a cloak across my back, and then this Jesus guy climbed on. This kind of freaked me out, because I'd never carried a rider before. But he gave me a gentle pat on the neck. I figured that meant I was supposed to start walking, so I did. As we passed through the city gates, a fairly large crowd had gathered on both sides of the street. All kinds of people threw coats and cloaks down into the street for me to walk across. Truth be told, it was the softest path I've ever travelled. Other people cut down leafy palm branches. Some threw these into the street, others waved them in the air like green flags of peace, or victory. And everyone was doing this cheer. They said,
Hosanna! Hosanna to the Son of David!
Hosanna in the highest heaven.
Hosanna!
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 In the name of the Lord, Hosanna!
Hosanna!
like I said, you never know about humans. I'm not sure what they were so whipped up about. Maybe they hoped this Jesus, this king, would help them see again, like he did for the blind man, or help them with whatever their problems were. At any rate, they were sure glad to see him. But I could tell that not everyone in the crowd was thrilled to see him. I caught sight of some crossed arms, crabby, whispering people. They had that look that humans get when they're unhappy. Not every human is like this. Not many, really, but there are always a few grumpy people. One of the crabby guys said,
Teacher,
and here I thought he was a king, not a teacher.
tell your disciples to stop.
Disciples, I think, were the fishy guys. But Jesus said,
If these people were silent, the stones would cry out.
and you know what? There was so much cheering and palm waving and hope in the air. I think he was right.
The end.